Wahi wa barakatuh. I am still working on my carburetor. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think I'm gonna be able to put it back like it was. Hopefully, it'll work. Um, yeah. So what I'm saying is about divide and conquer. This is used in everything. Everything. There is no. Uh, okay. Well, let me just go back here to the British Empire, because this is what the most recent history that that we very vividly remember, and we can measure things according to how that went in the last uh, 200 years, or a little bit more, 300. Let's be conservative. Uh, when France was a dominant power, and the British, England, was trying to take, they fought the French over all the colonies, and the subcontinent was the biggest prize. Okay, and that was like in the late 1700s, and it took them to the, it took them 100 years to kind of dish it out. Now, what happened in the Muslim world, especially the Middle East, it was part of all this conquest. And the importance of the Middle East, it's always been the connection between the East, Far East, and the West. From south to north, all the trades, they will go. That's before they discovered that the earth is round. But to go through the Mediterranean, and before canals, Suez Canal, it was through the Sinai Desert, Sahara Sinai, to Khalid Suez, or the Gulf of Suez, or Gulf of Aqaba, Al-Aqaba. Okay, and then it goes back to Yemen, and the Hadramaut and all this, and then to the ocean, the Indian Ocean, and then to India, China, and all that, to Asia. All right, that was very important to any empire to control the Middle East. All right. Not only because of the trade, but because of the middle of the whole globe. Mecca is the center of the earth. Mecca. Al-Kaaba. I'm sorry, I'm just getting okay. Baytullah al-Haram. Anyway, so that was very important. So everything that took place, it wasn't some that, oh wow, let's go and conquer the barbarians and teach them all. They wanted to kill us, and the terrorists and all this nonsense. Get up and smell the coffee and taste the hummus, brothers and sisters everywhere. Now, the same thing used within the family. First, well, let's start, from up down, globally, okay, and then within the country itself, okay, within the state, within the city, and then we go to the family. And the family was the most important to them, because once they control and they destroy the family, there is nothing else. It can be an obstacle. That's it. Destroying that unity and create that battle. So the family goes to hell, and then along with it everything else. That's basically what they understood and recognized, and that's how they pursue it. This is shaitan, a shaitan, and a Zionist, Yahud, make no mistake. All right. So now let's take this and look at our lives, so we won't get all confused and lost about all the international and all these views, politics and so on, and religion, and let's look within the family itself, within the United States, within California, within County of Orange or County of San Bernardino or County of what have you. The police department, the city, first create or go look for business by, domestic violence or drug addiction or the trafficking or anything, gang activities or what have you. Get the recipients, get the accounts established by any means, and then we have a case. Goes to the county. In the county, the sheriff, the deputy, the sheriff department takes over, and then from there the court to get involved, the DA, and then the judges, and and then it goes to from the superior court to higher court, to criminal court, from criminal to district, from district to supreme, district 7 first to the 7th district, and then the 9th, and then it goes up to the Supreme Court. Then, it goes first to a hearing within the Congress and the Senate, and then it goes from there to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court does. This is how things are. And again, this is politics and religion, but this is how you look at everything and kind of make a comparison and be educated and know. So the enemy is not your ex or your wife or your girlfriend or boyfriend or mother, father, brother, sister, neighbors, friends, colleagues, students, classmates. This is not co-workers. It is not. It is a system itself that is, it preys on people to have the control. And then they will have you promote it and worship it by giving you all, or giving the recipients or the citizens whatever they want, fulfill their, or promote their addiction and shortcoming and so on and so forth. Infect them first and then provide the means to continue there. There is no way for rehabilitation or anything, or productivity or religion, nothing. Just to keep them as a revolving accounts, whatever. That's the control that they wanted to have. Do the job for them, and then beg and pray and worship them. See, Pharaoh, he was, he wants Bani Israel, the Israelites, Yahud, to be grateful that he is their Lord, that they worship him, they enslave them to worship him. they told Moses that they should be grateful that I am their Lord. So that's exactly what is going on, and I might be going thousands of years, about what, 4,000, 5,000 years back. But this is the history of mankind. This is the history of Bani Adam. That's how we are. So again, please get educated and do take care of yourself. Make peace with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and follow your fitrah that you've been created with. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is forgiven. We are His servants and creations and slaves. He's our Rabb. So your enemy is not, and I'm saying all of this because it takes a long time to understand. All right, takes a lot of time, and I wanted to make sure that everyone that knows me, that I am not targeting any of my family, my friends, or anyone that I ever encounter. I love, I love all of you. We all been victimized. Otherwise, there is no such a thing that is, that people hate each other and they want to kill us because they are, they hate our freedom and all that. This is just indoctrinating and brainwash to continue to commit the crimes against everyone and everything. Everyone and everything. And the reason I'm saying that because of life experiences again, life experiences and events. Everyone saying, oh, well, one of our brothers got burned in his house back in Adelanto or somewhere in the high desert. And Brother Ali, Sheikh Ali, he had a mosque in Victorville, and come on, man. Get up and smell the coffee. That person is in custody, and I find out what really went on. Now, why I am saying that? Because I have lived in Pinion Hills. I have lived in nowhere, in near Feeling, which it's a California capital of methamphetamine labs and so on, and I have nothing there, and I was there by myself, and I stayed there for 5 years or longer, and I have never have any problems with anyone, any group of people, any ethnicity, my brothers and sisters from everywhere. It doesn't matter. I lived, and I see no hatred or no Islamophobia or no. This is all it is orchestrated, and it's promoted to make us believe that we turn around and just get some imaginary enemy that makes us all run to the Fara'ina and seek their protection from nothing. It's all illusion, it's all shaitan works, and there is really the real enemy we have to recognize and love one another, take care of yourself, do the right thing, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will inshallah bestow mercy upon all of us. Love you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Oh, come on now. Oh. Why is not... Oh.